Hi, I'm Lena Riscala. Well, it's an election year, and guess what? Taxes are on the ballot. And as much as we don't want to talk about taxes, it's really important to understand what both candidates think and how that might affect us. So I'm going to tell you a couple things about President Trump and Vice President Biden and how their tax proposals might differ and why that matters. For one thing, we know that President Trump accomplished a lot when it comes to tax reform over the last 4 years. He lowered the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act that was passed 2 years ago. You know what? I'm going to make this Manhattan. Whenever I talk taxes, I need something a little bit fun, right? If you're with me, while I talk to you. So what he did was, with the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act that was passed in 2017, it actually lowered the top tax rate from 39.6% to 37%. That was a really significant thing that happened. And also, what they also did was limit certain deductions, increase the standard deduction. So it really helped a lot of people, especially in the upper and middle classes, as they paid for their taxes. The biggest thing that the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act did was it lowered the U.S. corporate tax rate. U.S. corporate tax rate in Obama's era and before was 35%, which is the highest corporate tax rate among all economically developed countries. Very, very high. And what the Tax Cuts Act did was lower that all the way to 21%. What does Biden want to do? He wants to bring that up to 28%. And what a lot of people say, a lot of experts say, is that's not as high as 35, it's not as low as 21, so it's still good enough, but it might negatively impact GDP over the long run. I guess it remains to be seen. Too much warming with that. Oh well, sorry. So what I did was I took rye, vermouth, shake it up till it's super, super cold. I can't wait to drink this. Why does the corporate tax rate matter to us? I mean, you and me, we're not corporations. Well, think about it. When you have a high tax rate, whether you're an individual or a business, you have less capital to spend on things that are going to help you as a business. Expansion, production costs, research and development, paying your employees better wages, all of that really, really matters. So if you have a lower corporate tax rate, you can spend more money on that, on expansion, on innovation, and that kind of follows through your work to your employees, to the community at large, and to the shareholders. What else does Biden want to do? I think what's really important is he wants to increase the top tax rate all the way back up to 39.6, limit certain deductions, and I think most important, he wants to make a little bit of a change to how we save for retirement. Now, most of us save by making pre-tax contributions to our 401k plan, which has helped a lot of people. What he wants to do is provide refundable tax credits to 26% that would be added to your plan. So it's an after-tax contribution with a 26% tax credit added to your plan. That would probably help a lot of middle class and lower income individuals. What's the takeaway? I think of it in two ways, right? We've got taxes kind of really up for grabs. Maybe a higher tax, maybe lower taxes. I think that in the interim, right, this year, next year, maybe even 2022, we're very unlikely to see any taxes change, especially not go up, not when we're in the middle of a pandemic or an economic recession. And the second thing is that over the long term, it's very likely to see taxes go up anyways, no matter who's president. We spent a lot of money this year in stimulus, helping families, individuals, businesses, and someone's got to pay for that. We have a $15 trillion deficit, which is the highest we've ever seen relative to the economy since 1945. Someone's going to have to pay for that, and that's going to be us down the line. So whether one person or the other gets in, we're going to see the taxes go up. Best thing I can say is stay calm. Work with the financial advisors, put together a plan, make sure that you've got all of this happening for you. So no matter whatever happens, you're ready, and cheers.